time for your midday fix of facts and spicy sides.
From breaking headlines to backroom whispers.
All served hot and fresh. Hello there, I'm Monique Tuzon.
I'm Ferdi Salvador. Glad to have you with us.
I'm Mai Rodriguez. This is the Daily Dish.
And I'm Chal. Lontoc. Join us in the next hour and a half where the news meets the stories that matter to you.
And today we're, of course, checking on the severe impacts of Super Typhoon Uwan, which made landfall last night over Aurora and today has crossed the northern Luzon landmass.
Yes, Mai. That's why we're a little somber this morning because we are still worried about our fellow Filipinos up in the north. Now we're trying to get reports from Pangasinan, La Union, and Baguio, where we have, especially in Baguio, where we have our reporters on standby. Also in Baler, Aurora.
Yeah. Actually, Casiguran was hit so bad yesterday. The videos that you guys seen of the floods literally up their roofs, it was so heartbreaking. I didn't want to look at any of the videos yesterday.
Yes.
Just to give our viewers an idea, over 1 million people evacuated.
Which, you know what, I've got to say for the LGUs who properly evacuated their constituents, thank you so much. And to those constituents, salamat sa pagkinig nyo sa mga LGU nyo dyan. You know, that's why we minimize, fatalities if we listen to the authorities when it comes to it.
And just to give you guys like an overview of how bad this storm is, we actually have the storm chasers here in the Philippines. We have two of them, Josh Morgerman and James Reynolds, who are from Earth Uncut TV, who literally flew in to chase Uwan, and one of them just came from Jamaica to storm chase there, Typhoon Morgan, which was a Hurricane 5. So we haven't heard from them. We're trying to get them on the show, so we'll see what's the update with them.
And they were sheltered in a hotel in Aurora, just by the boardwalk.
Yes.
And the whole day yesterday, I've been looking at their videos, and even James Reynolds was live streaming the impacts of the Super Typhoon.
Actually, I'm quite familiar where they're in Baler. I worked there previously, and I've seen a lot of storms come in and out of Baler. You're never ready enough for storms. So, but thank God, a lot of them listened and they were able to get out of the way.
We're also going to check on Cagayan. We have an official there on standby. We're going to talk to him in a bit. And also, of course, our reporters are on the ground for the latest.
Yes.
In lighter news, let's talk about some entertainment news because we have some congratulations in order.
Yes. Cat's Eye double Grammy nomination for Best New Artist and Best Pop Song.
What do you call the people who love Cat's Eye? There's a name for them. The icons.
The fans?
The icons. They're called icons,
They're called
I think.
icons?
But their
Let me know if
song
I got that right.
Gabriella is the one that got nominated. You know, the ones I don't know how to do the dancing.
Congratulations.
It's really hard.
Yes.
But I
Of
do
course,
love
we
that
have
song.
our
And also a
Filipina
star-studded show today because
We've got Carlos Yulo and Chloe San Jose
The champion.
joining us this today because they went through weather.
They made it today.
Yeah.
And they made it, and
So
thank
thankful
God.
for them
But
to come
going
here.
back to Cat's Eye, I just want to shout out to my dear little girl who's there. She is our Filipino pride. Do you know who she is?
who is she?
Miss La
Sophia
Forteza.
Oh.
Sophia, I love you. Thank God that you got your nominations, and I
Her
hope you
mom
get
is
it.
through the roof. She is
Yes.
so excited. She posted a clip on social media saying how excited she was and proud of her daughter.
Yes, but again, Mai's about to tell you guys what's going on in news around the country, but please remain safe, remain dry, and always listen to advisories.
Stay tuned for those stories and the latest on the Super Typhoon Uwan. But first, the headlines. In today's headlines, civil defense officials report 2 deaths due to Super Typhoon Uwan and many coastal communities submerged. Our reporters are on the ground for the latest live. In news overseas, the U.S. Senate is taking steps to reopen the federal government after a record 40-day shutdown. In entertainment, Grammy Awards soon. Rising global group Cat's Eye earned 2 major nominations for next year's Grammy Awards. And we've got a celebrity power couple in the house. Olympic double gold medalist Carlos Yulo and content creator Chloe San Jose will join us live. Our top story, Super Typhoon Uwan has exited the landmass of northern Luzon early this morning, but storm signals remain in many areas. Civil defense officials report 2 deaths from Viga in Catanduanes and another in Catbalogan in Samar. The storm has since been downgraded into a typhoon, but at its peak intensity, it brought catastrophic winds, damaged homes and downed trees and power lines, and triggered huge storm surges as it barreled close to Catanduanes and other parts of Bicol yesterday. Severe rainfall triggered flash floods and even landslides in Ginobatan and Polangui, Albay, and parts of Camarines Sur and Sorsogon. Meanwhile, from Bicol to eastern Luzon, storm surges exceeding 3 meters resulted in widespread inundation along coastal communities. Across northern Luzon, many areas are experiencing power, water, and communication outages. Paolo Del Rosario will give us more from Pag-asa for the latest on Typhoon Uwan later in the show. Let's get the latest in Aurora. Uwan made landfall in Dinalungan as a super typhoon around 9:10 p.m. last night. Ian Maghanoy joins us on the line. Ian, Uwan hit Aurora at its peak intensity, winds of 185 kph. Kamusta ang Aurora? Kamusta kayo dyan?
The local disaster risk reduction management office of Baler here in Aurora have claimed that there are no casualties or recorded injuries since the landfall of Super Typhoon Uwan here in the province since Sunday night. According to local disaster chief Arturo Molina Jr., while there were no reported casualties and injuries, the huge storm surge affecting their coastal areas destroyed 2 of its seawalls on Barangay Tibag and Barangay Digisit. Meanwhile, at least 3,000 local residents situated on flood-prone and coastal areas have sought evacuation for safety. The local authority likewise said strong winds with minimal rains have been felt since the super typhoon's landfall here last night at around 9 or 10 in the evening, explaining that the onslaught of Typhoon Pepito last 2020 was way more destructive compared to today's Super Typhoon Uwan. This morning, fallen debris and fallen trees have already been cleared on the road, but as you can see on my back, there are huge a lot of tidal waves crashing down the shoreline, and that only means that the local government have already prohibited everyone to get near the shoreline and swim on this very dangerous sea since its tidal waves were ranging from at least 1 to 4 meters above the sea level. Mai?
We're receiving reports from the town of Dipaculao where a major road leading to Kasiguran suffered extensive damage. Do you have any word from the LGU or disaster officials about that?
Yes, we can confirm that because according to the local disaster chief here in Baler, that kind of road in that particular area has already been destroyed because of the storm surge, and we are about to get the latest update for agenda tonight on that particular matter. Mai?
Ian, a lot of people were caught on video showing them watching along the coastlines, despite the storm surge warnings and even as huge waves were coming to shore. Hindi ba nagpatupad ng mandatory evacuation sa mga areas na yan?
Well, the local government is continuously implementing its pre-evacuation measures since or before the landfall of Super Typhoon Uwan in here, and the local government and the authorities have already reiterated its call, and it's already up to the residents if they will abide to it or not. But so far as you can see in my back in here, there were at least 0 residents that are on standby in here for the huge tidal waves.
Alright, maraming
Right.
salamat Ian Maghanoy, live from the province of Aurora. Dagupan City Mayor Belen Fernandez describes the flooding brought by Typhoon Uwan as one of the worst the city has ever experienced, submerging homes and displacing thousands. For the latest on the situation on the ground, Joash Malimban joins us live from Pangasinan. Joash, what's the situation there?
Wala akong override.
Josh, go ahead.
Pangasinan is now under typhoon signal number 2 and 3 according to the latest weather bulletin of Pag-asa. This means strong winds and heavy rains are still expected across the province. Here in the coastal area of Dagupan City, particularly in Bunoan facing the Lingayen Gulf, a storm surge warning is also in effect. An 8 a.m. advisory from the NDRRMC reported that waves could reach up to 3 meters high, prompting authorities to urge residents in coastal and low-lying areas to evacuate immediately. Residents say powerful winds and torrential rain battered the city last night as Super Typhoon Uwan made landfall in Aurora and swept across central and northern Luzon. Many trees and structures were damaged and several homes were submerged in flood waters. In the Facebook post, Dagupan City Mayor Belen Fernandez described the flooding as one of the worst the city has ever experienced, with water levels in some areas near the city proper reportedly reaching waist deep. As of 8 p.m. last night, a total of 2,069 families or 6,241 individuals were taking shelter in 33 evacuation centers across Dagupan City. Mai.
Thanks for that report and take care. Joash Malimban live from Dagupan, Pangasinan. Sections of Maharlika Highway are open, but fallen trees and damaged power lines still slow traffic between Quezon and Camarines Norte. Dexter Ganibe is on the ground in Santa Elena with the latest on road conditions. Dexter, go ahead.
The Maharlika Highway from Quezon Province going to Camarines Norte is now passable for all types of vehicles, but some sections of the road are still to be cleared from the debris of fallen trees. The road from Atimonan to Gumaca is already cleared from the debris and is now passable for all types of vehicles, but the situation in Calawag town is different. There are still trees and branches that obstruct a lane, but the road is still passable. As we are nearing the boundary of Quezon and Camarines Norte, the scenes on the road show the wrath of Super Typhoon Uwan. Along the road going to Santa Elena, Camarines Norte, more trees fell along the road, affecting the electric post and transmission lines. Power supply is yet to be restored here in Santa Elena, Camarines Norte. Earlier in Lucena City, hundreds of coastal village residents who spent the night at the evacuation centers have already returned to their homes. Almost half of the 11,000 plus evacuees were from the Barangay Dalahican, which according to the barangay chairman, have voluntarily evacuated even before the city government implemented the preemptive evacuation yesterday because they were afraid that that same scenario in Cebu would happen to them.
Wala pang masyadong malakas na hangin, pero may signal number 2 na kami. Signal number 2 na kami. So nung umulan lang ng konti yun, nag-preemptive evacuation na agad kami. At yung iba ho talagang nagpusa na pumunta ng evacuation center. Sana po hindi na, ganun nga ho lagi para hindi na ho mahirapan ng mga authority.
The Quezon PDRMO is still collating updates for other possible damages and casualties as of this time. Mai?
Thanks for that report, Dexter Ganibe, live from Santa Elena, Camarines Norte. Let's now check on Quezon City. We have the latest bulletin on Typhoon Uwan. Paulo Del Rosario is reporting to us live from Pag-asa. Paulo, go ahead.
Thank you, Mai. Typhoon Uwan further weakens over the West Philippine Sea. As of 11 a.m. today, the center of Typhoon Uwan was last spotted around 135 kilometers west-northwest of Bacnotan, La Union. And now packs maximum sustained winds of 130 kilometers per hour near the center and gusts reaching 160 kilometers per hour. The typhoon is moving northwestward at 20 kilometers per hour. Now, based on Pag-asa's latest forecast track, Tropical Cyclone Uwan is expected to move northwest today and is forecast to leave the Philippines tonight or early tomorrow morning. After leaving the Philippines, it will move north tomorrow and then turn northeast for the rest of the week. It may come back to the Philippines on Wednesday and make landfall over in Taiwan. Now, in terms of strength, Uwan may gain some power today and tomorrow, but it will start to weaken as it moves north before making landfall on the southwestern coast of Taiwan as a severe tropical storm. Now, after landfall, it is expected to weaken further, move near the Ryukyu Islands in Japan on Thursday, and turn into a remnant low by Friday. Now, because of the circulation of Typhoon Uwan, many areas in Luzon and parts of the Visayas region in particular are still at a risk from strong winds and heavy rains. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 3 is now in effect over Ilocos Sur, the northern and central portions of La Union, the northwestern portion of Pangasinan. Now, residents in these areas should be ready for damaging winds of up to 117 kilometers per hour within the next 18 hours. Wind signal number 2 is in effect over northern and central Luzon, Batanes, Cagayan, including the Babuyan Islands, Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, Apayao, Abra, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Benguet, Ilocos Norte, the rest of La Union, the rest of Pangasinan, Aurora, Zambales, Bataan, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, Pampanga, and Bulacan. These areas will experience winds of up to 88 kilometers per hour and may be felt within the next 24 hours. Meanwhile, wind signal number 1 remains hoisted over parts of southern Luzon and the Visayas region, including Metro Manila, Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, Quezon, including the Polillo Islands, Oriental Mindoro, Occidental Mindoro, including Lubang Island, Marinduque, Romblon, the northern portion of Palawan, including the Calamian and Cuyo Islands, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Albay, Sorsogon, the northern and western portions of Masbate, including Burias and Ticao Islands, Aklan, Capiz, the northern and central portions of Antique, including the Kaluya Islands. Residents in affected areas are urged to stay alert and secure their homes, prepare emergency supplies, and wait for further notice until the typhoon has passed and it is safe to move on. Now, as Typhoon Uwan maintains its strength and moves west-northwestward over the West Philippine Sea, there is still warnings from Pag-asa of a high risk of life-threatening storm surges in low-lying coastal communities over the next 12 hours. We start off first by looking at areas affected by more than 3 meters of storm surges that are still expected over in Batanes, Cagayan, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, and Pangasinan. Storm surge heights of 2.1 to 3 meters are forecast in Antique, Aurora, Bataan, Isabela, La Union, Occidental Mindoro, Oriental Mindoro, Palawan, Pangasinan, Quezon, and Zambales. Storm surge heights of 1 to 2 meters are expected in Aklan, Batangas, Bulacan, Cavite, Marinduque, Metro Manila, Pampanga, Pangasinan, Quezon, and Romblon. Now, residents in the said affected areas are urged to stay away from the coast, cancel all and any maritime activities, and move immediately to higher ground if possible, especially if you live in storm surge-prone zones. And of course, bring the essential items as well as emergency kits and important documents. Now, even small rises in water levels can be dangerous, so stay alert and follow all the instructions from your local government units. Now, of course, there's still a lot to discuss when it comes to Uwan, and we're going to give you more updates all throughout the day. But that's it for me here in Quezon City from Pag-asa. Back to you, Mai.
Paulo, thanks for that report. Paulo del Rosario live from Pag-asa. Quezon City may have avoided major flooding so far, but more than 29,000 residents are now staying in evacuation centers as intermittent rains continue. Pierre Pastor is on the line for more on this. Pierre, go ahead.
Yes, hi, no flood recorded. Good news for Quezon City. But that is just for the moment lang because we are still experiencing sudden and intermittent rains or pabugso-bugsong ulan. Quezon City has more than 29,000 individuals now in their 159 evacuation centers, QCDRRMO had started evacuating residents since Saturday morning. And even if Typhoon Uwan's strength has receded, the residents are requested to stay in the evacuation centers as we are anticipating the trough or effects of the outer pans or the tail end effects of the typhoon as it is about to leave far. The 29,000 evacuees are said to be living with dignity in their modular tents to maintain privacy. There are also designated facilities for children, and they are given immediate humanitarian aid, which includes food, shelter, and basic supplies like hygiene kits and blankets. Also, at least 1,000 medical personnel are deployed in different key areas in Quezon City. Most of them are in the evacuation centers. There was an incident, though, in K1st Street, corner Jenner Street, in Kamuning last night around 11 p.m. A tree and Meralco post fell over a house at the height of the strong winds last night. Thankfully, there was no one hurt in the incident.
Simula Sabado kasi ng umaga pa lang, nagpa-preemptive evacuation na kami. So nagtawag na kami. And then nung Sunday morning, nung hindi pa ganun lumalakas yung ulan, may forced evacuation na kaming mga barangay. So yun yung bulk. And then the remaining are fallen trees.
Mai, right now we are heading to Marikina City to check the situation there. Mai?
Thank you, Pierre Pastor, reporting. Now let's get the latest from Laguna. Our Paulo Barcelon is on the line. Paulo, how's the situation there?
Mai, we're here at the town of Bai, and the Laguna PDRMO reports that at least one person was reported injured due to the onslaught of Super Typhoon Uwan. Laguna Disaster Response Chief Alvin Sejo says the injured person was located in San Pablo City, and his injury is now being verified if it is storm-related. Sejo says nearly all of Laguna's 24 towns and 6 cities have been affected by the storm. Now, Mai, according to initial estimates from the Laguna PDRRMO, over 10,000 families or 40,000 individuals are now residing in several evacuation centers in the province. Their monitoring is consistent as of the moment. And as we speak, local officials led by Governor Sol Aragones are now making the rounds in different towns and cities here in Laguna to deliver aid and check on evacuation centers. Sejo adds some of the flooding was caused by clogged drainage, especially in some of the areas closest to Laguna de Bay, such as in Binyan City and here in the town of Bai, as well as in the nearby town of Victoria. Meanwhile, May, according to Meralco's latest power situation monitoring report, as of 10 o'clock this morning, a total of 197,133 customers were affected by service interruptions, majority of which are in Cavite, Bulacan, Quezon Province, Metro Manila, Rizal, here in Laguna, and in Batangas. The outages were predominantly due to damaged distribution facilities such as poles and lines caused by strong winds and heavy rains across Meralco's service areas. Mai.
Thank you, Paulo Barcelon there reporting. Let's now check on the province of Cagayan, which is one of the areas affected by Super Typhoon Uwan. Joining us on the phone is the head of the Cagayan Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, Mr. Roeli Rapsing. Magandang hapon po. Kamusta po ang Cagayan ngayon? Ano po ang epekto ng Super Typhoon Uwan dyan?
Good afternoon, Ms. Price. Followers.
Sir, we have to just check, or we have to just fix the communication lines with you. I hope we will redial po, sir. Standby lang po dyan. We have got more stories and conversations for you as the country's gymnastics king, Carlos Yulo, will join us after the break. The Daily Dish will be right back.
back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. Our guest today is a bona fide hero in sports and in the Philippines, actually. He brought pride and glory after his successful stint at the World Artistic Gymnastics Championship in Jakarta, Indonesia last month.
He also cemented his place in history after historic double gold medal haul at the Paris Olympics last year. What's next for the king of Philippine gymnastics? Let's find out. Joining us is the one and only Kaloy, Carlos Yulo.
We're so happy you made it today despite the weather.
Because of the weather, we were afraid that that you will not be able to come. But thank you so much to honor us with your presence, you and Chloe. Yeah. So okay. It's been a year since Paris.
Yes po.
How's life been? I mean, I'm sure it's been crazy.
Yeah. After po talaga ng Paris, like, kasi hindi ko naman po buhay yung after ng Paris. Like, nagstay lang kami sa like 16 square meters na condo and then nagbabiyahe-biyahe lang po from south to Intramuros.
So, sa training.
Yeah, super overwhelming po that time na ganun yung nangyari.
Syempre,
And
sorry, Kaloy, you're saying.
yeah, sure.
Syempre, masarap rin na ma-recognize, di ba? Masarap rin na dahil sa your hard work na people say, wow, you're a hero, and people want to take a photo with you, people want to be with you. But what have you felt is the downside of that, a downside of fame?
Hindi ka po makalabas. And di ko like totally magawa yung mga gusto kong gawin. And kapag nasa outside, parang syempre may time din po na parang ayaw mo maki-interact with people. Yeah, but at the same time, you cannot naman hindi mag-interact sa people kasi you're going out po eh. So,
yeah, it comes with the territory.
Po, yung mga ganang side lang naman po. Yeah, but it's alright. It's really alright po.
Yeah, because Mo, Kaloy and Chloe are super down to earth. And they really love people. They like talking to people, napapa-picture, wherever. I remember we were at a gala and they were a little late. But it doesn't matter. A lot of people were late. They entered the venue and the show literally got delayed because people were nagpapa-picture silang dalawa. But what do you want to know about Kaloy?
I actually want to know, before you do all your gymnastic stints, whether that be in Paris and your most recent one in Jakarta, I want to know your mindset. What do you tell yourself? How do you pep yourself up? Because I know you feel a lot of pressure, especially after Paris, to win gold and to perform well all the time. So when you're there at that moment, what do you tell yourself?
Palagi sinasabi, nagawa ko na to sa practice. Nandito na din to. Ito na yung matagal kong iniisip din na moment. And ang tagal ko na din kinakabahan kahit hindi pa ako nakatayo doon. So just like be you. Pakita mo yung pinractice mo. Pakita mo sa buong mundo na maganda yung gymnastics.
Alam mo, hindi ko ma-imagine yung pressure that you're going through, especially before going to Jakarta. Siyempre, you prepare how many months beforehand. Oh my gosh. How is it for Kaloy to, winning 2 gold medals, tapos you have to make another, amazing performance.
Yeah,
for the next
so that's what I actually want to ask you, Kaloy, because when did you winning stop feeling like a validation for you and then started feeling like a responsibility that every time you perform, like Ferdi said, you have to bring home the gold?
Para sa akin po, hindi din ako base sa result ko eh. Kapag prepared naman po ako mag-training, lalabas yung tinraining ko sa competition. Palagi ko sinasabi sa sarili ko po na rin po ako, challenger. Tapos na yung Olympics eh, tapos na siya. New season, new chapter. So ano yung kaya kong gawin this time? And ano yung goal ko para sa sarili ko.
Do you have a song you listen to pep yourself up? Do you have a game song?
Game song.
Aside from Chloe's songs, ha?
Which we'll talk about later on.
Yes po. Nakikinig po kami ng worship song.
Okay.
Before going sa practice.
Christian
Especially
song.
si Chloe.
Yes.
Ng Paris. Pero ako, like, Ay, mga Pinoy rappers po. Looney talaga and si Flo J. Like,
Oh, talaga? Yun ang type.
yeah, nabuboost po talaga.
Oh, I
nila.
gotta listen to
Yeah,
Flo.
but you know, it's interesting because hindi alam ng tao kung how spiritual you and Chloe are. Diba? Is that a deep thing that you both share to keep you grounded and centered?
Yeah, of course po. Hindi ka lang naman pupunta doon na physically and mentally prepared ka po eh. Kasi pag in-explore mo pa yun, mas connected ka sa sarili mo kapag spiritually connected ka din po. So, it's not all about like yung magandang performance yun na nakita nyo. It's all gonna go down sa spiritual relationship mo with God and with yourself po.
Yes. Tanong ko lang sa iyo, Kaloy, since you already won your Olympic medals, you don't have to prove anything anymore. Tapos na, di ba, as you said. Did you ever think of quitting while you're ahead? Na, ito na, I don't have anything else to prove. Ito na yung proof ko, 2 medal. In fact, even the Singaporean Prime Minister said, proud rin siya sa'yo kasi, you know, this is the first double gold medals in Southeast Asia, right? Except for China, of course, and Japan. But did you ever think, okay, that's it. Quit na ako, magtatrabaho na lang ako, mag-negosyante, I want a quiet life?
No po eh. Yeah, na-fulfill ko po yung long-time dream ko po. But at the same time, meron pa po eh. Like, there's more to it.
You're still hungry for another chapter. What is it you're hungry for?
Sa LA Olympics po.
Yeah, are you prepping for that?
Yeah.
That's in 3 years,
Yeah,
right?
I'm starting na po this year. Nag-start na po. Yeah, it's not the result talaga. It's really the journey na yung ngayong tinataha ko po. And ayun yung palagi kong pinapahalagaan eh. Kasi doon naman po ako nag-grow, hindi sa resulta eh. It's in the journey itself po, yung pinaka nagmamatter para sa akin. So parang ngayon, like, ano kayang magiging journey ko this time while aiming sa LA Olympics po. Doon po ako excited.
So what would you say would be the difference with your preps for Paris versus LA? Anong ginagawa mo different this time? And for our viewers who actually don't know like what goes on behind the scenes, anong mga sacrifices that you have to make as a gymnast?
Yung difference po siguro now tsaka nung sa preparation ko sa Paris, hindi na ako gahol ngayon. Hindi na rin ako super stressed sa preparation po. It's more like paano ko mag-grow pa yung sarili ko after winning those medals po eh. And yeah, mas natutunan ako i-appreciate yung moments and maglaro po. And mas laruin yung sarili ko din.
Meron ka something to be proud of because your siblings are also competing. Si Eldrew. At saka, I heard your sisters also now. How do you feel about them being part of this family affair with your siblings?
Yeah, for me, like, I'm really just proud po sa mga kapatid ko. And I'm really excited sa kung ano yung journey na tatahakin nila. For sure, iba-iba naman din po ng pros and cons kami ng mga kapatid ko. Especially sa gymnastics, medyo malawak po siya na ano talaga na kung paano mo siya ima-mindset po. Kasi 6 na aparatos sa lalaki and 4 naman po sa girls. So, paano mo siya lalaruin sa sarili mo. So, ako, like, may competition darating si Eldrew. Dito po siya gaganapin, Junior World Championships. And really excited for him.
I'm sure you're
really
going to be supporting
talaga.
definitely there.
What's the biggest advice that you've given him?
Or you want to give him?
Ako, palagi ko sinasabi na enjoy nila talaga po yung journey. Talaga. Ano po ba, parang minsan kasi parang gusto nila like nagigets ko naman na idol po nila ako. Pero hindi nila kailangan maging katulad ng journey ko. For sure, may mas interesting pa sa kanila individually. And gusto ko i-find nila yung way nila. Hanapin nila yung sarili nila. Hanapin nila talaga kung gusto ba nila yon sa puso nila, yung ginagawa nila. Kasi sa gymnastics, di ka po, especially sa sports po, di ka po tatagal kung hindi ka nagpapakatotoo sa sarili mo.
Hypothetically, if you were to give them an advice na to enter this kind of competitive sphere or world, would you have told them, yeah, go for it? Or would you say, I'm gonna protect you and baka look for something else?
No.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, just go for it.
Go for it.
Like, go for it.
I want to actually know though. Let's talk about Kaloy outside of gymnastics.
I like. Ito na.
Yeah, because a lot of people just see him performing and being a gymnast.
Oh, napaka-serious natin. Thank you, Mo, for taking me out of the serious,
I saw
the
Ferdi's face,
Yeah, kung saan I'm gonna ask another serious question.
Let's talk about food first.
Yes. Anong favorite food mo?
What's your favorite food? And do you have to be on a strict diet all the time?
Well, pag may training and competition, like, more on protein po talaga.
But what's your favorite food to eat? Comfort food?
Sinigang and nilaga.
Now, ginugutom na naman
that's what we want. We were just talking about
Stop asking questions about food. You know we don't
we always
eat at
ask
lunch.
because we're always hungry.
Give us 3 things na hindi nila alam tungkol kay Carlos Yulo na hindi pa lumalabas.
Hindi pa lumalabas.
Or just 3 facts about you that people don't know.
Ang dami kasi hindi po ako like the social media. Hindi naman
correct.
po
So what 3 things do the fans don't know about? Don't the fans know about you, rather?
Like kahit sports, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Like recently, nagpe-play na ako ng games.
Oh, you're a gamer
Video
now.
games?
Now, not gamer, pero naglalaro-laro na po. Yeah. And traveling.
Traveling. Okay, everybody knows you like to travel.
Alam na po ba yun?
Oo naman. Lagi naman we always see you and Chloe on the plane.
Sa inyo, pero
Actually,
other people po.
Yeah, he loves to travel.
Yeah.
Or like your favorite movie or show that your guilty pleasure?
Anime, I'm a big fan po ng anime.
Ma'am, anime.
Bakit ma'am? I'm not a
Sorry.
mom. Just joking.
Sorry po.
Kaloy, what
Don't
about
be-
naman the biggest misconception about you that you want to debunk right now?
Masungit. Yan, siguro yung iniisip ng tao. And mostly hindi naman, mahihayin lang talaga ako.
Actually.
He's not masungit. He's actually so nice. You're so welcoming when I met you kanina.
And siguro yung nakikita nila, like, performing Carlos kasi. So, if you really actually get to know me, like, I'm really soft-spoken and I'm really nice po.
Correct. Another question. Tanatanong ng tao, bakit sandals over regular shoes?
Oh no, it's really comfortable.
Ingit
And
ako because I can't wear sandals every day.
You can't wear sandals ba every day? Pwede naman.
We're at work. Paano ako
You can.
No, not
Daily
like
show tayo.
Kaloy.
This is the Ferdi show. Pwede naman.
it's really comfortable and easy to wear.
Correct. Do you know how to cook?
No,
Nako, patay tayo dyan.
it's alright.
So do you always order? You always order out ba?
No po.
Si Chloe cooks.
Yeah, we have our ninang. Yeah, siya
Ninang cooks.
Ninang Al, yes po. Siya ang nagko-cook sa amin.
Ninang Al, baka naman pasample naman dyan ng sinigang.
Yeah.
Where's your dream travel? Wow, I cannot talk today. Dream travel destination that you and Chloe haven't been to that you want to take her pa?
Italy po, hindi pa kami nakakapunta.
Oh my God, baka mag-propose siya doon.
I know, looking at Chloe, you were like, oh my God, we'll help you.
Oh, didn't just say that out there. Sorry, Kaloy.
He's like looking at us like,
Meron kasi akong dream sequence para sa'yo. Guys, he's not proposing, okay? Just saying it is my dream sequence just to make sure that hindi siya
baka lalabas breaking news, he's gonna
Hindi siya
propose
breaking
sa
news.
Italy. Si
He
Ferdi
just
lang.
wants to go to Italy with Chloe. Yun lang. Oh my gosh.
Are you open to mentoring future gymnasts though?
Of course po.
Like Ferdi? He
Yeah.
wants to try the vault.
Yeah, may mga master class po. Yes.
Paano tayo iikot doon? Grabe.
Oh, you have master classes. Ongoing na?
Not yet po, pero sa Japan meron. Meron din po dito po sa Philippines.
Well, we're gonna find out more about you, Kaloy, later in the show. Don't worry, there's more surprises. And guys, again, he's not proposing in Italy, okay? We'll be right back with Kaloy and Chloe San Jose.
Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. Our guest today is sharing her story through music. She released her first extended play this year. Let's all give her a big round of applause with 7 songs under the collection.
And she's determined to keep things for real as always. Joining us live in the studio is singer and content creator Chloe San Jose. Welcome, girl!
I like how you say it.
What?
San Jose. San Jose. How do you say it?
Well, Tagalog is San Jose.
San Jose.
yeah.
Okay.
But I do get called San Jose
Say, that's typically.
in Australia.
Well, before anything else, we want to thank you for making it not just because of the weather alone, but also because yesterday,
Her first ever
concert. She had a concert, thus her very sexy, raspy
I
voice.
love the raspy voice,
Tell us about
actually.
that.
Yeah, so that was for RMA. It was the academy that I enrolled to for my voice lessons. So they had a recital, so which I was part of yesterday. So I was part of a trio. So we sang Proud Mary.
No, we're singing it.
Yes. So that was very challenging, and I was really, really sick the past few days. But thankfully, I was able to still perform.
Sayang, if she had a voice, we
We'd
could have
make her
done the
sing.
trio,
Yeah.
the Proud Mary trio. Rolling, right?
Yeah.
We won't be pushing it because I could hear her voice
I
from
know,
here.
no, it's okay, next time
Yeah,
na.
but congratulations
Thank
before
you
anything
so much.
else.
You know what's so interesting though, actually, Chal? Most people know Chloe lang as Kaloy's girlfriend. And this interview, we're gonna talk about Chloe San Jose
Yes.
and what you like to do outside of Kaloy and your life before
Yeah.
Kaloy. So you actually are a Filipino-Australian girly girl. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that and where you grew up.
Yeah, well, I was born here in the Philippines po. And then I grew up in a province. It's called Peñaranda Nueva Ecija. So it's
Okay.
super, super liblib na, yeah. And then I went to Australia when I was 11 and then lived there until now po. So I only really like came back home sa Philippines when Kaloy decided to move back here. So then I was like, oh, do you want to like do this together? Like this was before the Olympics. So I was actually going to go back na sa Australia po because obviously I have my life there.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, I need like, parang gusto niya the support for each competition leading up to the Olympics. I was like, yeah, sure, we'll make it work. And then, yeah, here we are, still here in the Philippines.
So that's half of your life here in the Philippines, and then the
Yes.
other half in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yes,
When
po.
you came back to the Philippines, was it a shocker? Was there a lot of adjustments?
Yes, definitely po. First off was safety. Because I was really used to like Australia just going out by myself or whatever time, kahit like it's midnight or whatever. But here in the Philippines, I couldn't do the same pala because of like the safety. Syempre, like I wasn't too familiar with the Philippines anymore as well. And I grew up in the province here sa Philippines po. So the safety there is different from being here in Metro Manila. So different.
What about the people?
The people naman, okay naman po, yeah. Like, parang di naman po din nagbago yung, like, the Filipino people. They're still the same. So I still felt naman comfortable. Buti I still have my Tagalog. I never really wanted. Yeah, I never wanted to forget it. My mom always, kasi when we were growing up na in Australia, we would talk English all the time. So in school, tapos sa bahay, na we ended up parang doing it as well. So then my mom would really say, oh, like, Tagalog, ganyan. So parang she made the balance of speaking in English in school and then speaking Tagalog at home. That's why I'm very thankful na hindi siya nawala talaga.
Did you ever pick up the Australian accent?
Of course, yes.
Down under. Just
From
really
down
laughing at me because I always try it.
What do you call it pag nagba-barbecue?
The Bobby.
The Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, she still has
love
it.
the accent.
Yes, I still do have it.
So, Chloe, you're a content creator. You're also online. I see you. You're a singer, of course, which we'll be talking more about later on. And you're actually online. People know you also doing your endorsements. Which among all of those is your favorite and that you really want to pursue?
Yes, well, of course, music. Talaga po, yeah. Like, way before merong mga like social media and stuff. My family would tell me I started singing at 2 years old po. And syempre, I didn't know that. So they were telling me, and then as I grew up, I really kept singing. But I only liked singing at home. So growing up, I was really shy. And then kahit like they would push me to go sing more in public, I was like, no, I don't want to do it like that.
So what made you have that confidence now to release that EP and like you're performing in front of hundreds, thousands of people? Where do you get that confidence?
Well,
What made that switch?
Yeah, I feel like the people pushing me as well. But part of it was when I moved to Australia, like there were more programs po, like musical theater and stuff. So I started there. Like I started
there was exposure already.
Yeah, being more confident in like singing live and like performing po, yeah.
I like that Mo brought up confidence because we know you to be really headstrong, confident. Palaban si Chloe, no?
Yeah,
Palaban si Chloe. Even if you see that
Yeah.
sweet image, palaban din siya. What were the things that kailangan mong paglabanan in life, in general?
Well, definitely like putting yourself first, not because of being selfish, but because you have to protect yourself and put the boundaries that you have to put. So those were one of the things I really have to, and really fighting against myself as well and fighting for myself at the same time. I know it sounds contradicting, but fighting against me now, oh, don't give up and stuff. That's kind of like fighting for me, not to give up and still be here, you know.
Yeah. And you know, we always say this, with our territory comes a lot of bashers.
Yeah.
And we know you to
Yes.
like literally you don't care about the bashers,
Yeah.
they're just there. But do you ever feel sometimes that you have to, kasi palaban ka, right? Do you ever feel you have to, what's the Tagalog? Like you have to make laban?
Yeah, definitely.
To them?
Yeah, yes. But well, I definitely do make laban, and I definitely like
Make laban.
So what are those?
So what are those?
Like
Yeah,
instances
well,
where you make laban?
responding in comments, but not naman like too low. It's more of just really like putting my boundaries. Now, you cannot say that to me. Like, parang not naman, yeah, like, mga Ferdi. Yeah, parang, I feel like people feel that because they see us online, they're entitled to knowing what they know.
They
is
feel
the
like they
truth,
know you.
but they really don't really know us. Like, we choose what we put out. So that's why I tend to put that boundary of like responding back, because you cannot just do that to anybody you want, like even for you, Paul, or anybody. So I feel like I started to, I feel like I started to like put that for everyone else as well. That's why like there's a lot of comments and messages as well na, oh my God, Ate Chloe, you really inspire me to like make laban, you know? Yeah, make laban and like really stand up for yourself.
You know, we're talking about you having bashers, but at the same time, you're right. I see also not just those negative things online, but a lot of these younger women saying that, oh, you're so inspiring, go lang, you know, with everything that you're doing. What is your message for those girls out there?
Yeah, well, for sure, my girlies, thank you so much for always being here, despite all the negativity. We always try as women to look at the more positive things and light in life. And yeah, let's all keep going and hindi tayo mag-give up.
Okay.
I love it. Now I want to talk about your music, because actually your voice is amazing. We were listening to you in the makeup room before you got here, and I was like, oh, Chloe sounds amazing. So what inspired you for your EP that's coming out? Congrats again.
Yes,
What inspired
thank
you
you.
to write the 6 songs?
Yeah, well, it wasn't written by me po. It was written with the Star Pop team. So they were really so talented, so great. We came up with 7 songs, I believe, in our...
Let's say them. You have Nonchalant,
Yes,
of course.
Nonchalant.
I love Nonchalant. That's one of my favorite
And
ones.
I learned to spell nonchalant because of that.
Yeah, so Nonchalant's there, and For Real, which is for
Fur.
title, yeah.
Not Ferdi.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we have...
You also have Tagalog songs, right?
Yes, we do. We have Iyo as well. Iyo.
okay.
And then Dulo ng Bahaghari. There's Shush.
Do you have a favorite?
Yes, definitely. Dulo ng Bahaghari is really...
What does Dulo ng Bahaghari mean?
End of the rainbow. End of the rainbow.
What made you choose? Because actually, what's so interesting about your EP is you did it in 2 languages, Tagalog and Filipino.
Yeah.
Why did you want to do both?
Well, I feel like because I can... speak-
Tagalog and English.
And Tagalog and Filipino. Oh my God,
Okay.
Tagalog and English.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I can... I am fluent in both, and I feel like I can connect more if I do it in both, so that everybody can relate. Everybody can relate in English songs, and everybody can relate with Tagalog songs as well. So I feel like it's inclusive. It's for everybody. So yeah.
In some of your songs, I know and I've seen the videos, may kasamang dancing. So there's dancing involved. That
It's
one
gonna
you
be the
love?
new TikTok
Yeah.
trend.
Yeah.
You love that part
That one
also
as
and
well,
you enjoy?
yes, yeah.
Okay. And I see also that some people there would, criticize that, Chloe, it's too much.
Yeah.
What do you say to that? Because I personally enjoyed it when I was watching it. I'm like, go girl, confidence.
Well, I feel like it's not too much at all. I feel like maybe they're just doing less.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's not too much, maybe they're just doing less.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a track that it was inspired or that you feel speaks about you and Kaloy's relationship?
Yeah, that's Dulo ng Bahaghari.
That's
my
why. The end of the rainbow. What's the
favorite.
message there? What is it that makes you feel like it's a beautiful song and shows your love for
Yeah,
Kaloy?
well, parang at the end of the rainbow, at the end of everything, we'll always run to each other.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
Well, later on, we're going to be having both of you together.
We're
So
gonna
we'll
talk
touch,
about that later.
we'll touch on that. But we wanted this moment to be Chloe's moment. Okay, I'm going to pick up with what Freddie Ferds mentioned earlier on. Ferdi
He's on the
mentioned earlier on.
track.
Things that people don't know about you. 3 things as well.
Well, they think that I am palaban, but very different at home. And they probably think I'm super strict. But I basically don't even have any rules. So parang, oh, Chloe's so strict on this thing. Something like the way I look or like dress or whatever. But really at home, it's all the opposite.
Free-flowing.
Yes.
Okay.
And what else? I am very picky. I'm a very picky eater. I'm very picky with my food.
So what do you eat?
So like for example, we also love I also love sinigang and nilaga. So we have the same favorite food, but I only eat the sabaw.
You don't eat the laman?
So I don't eat the laman.
So does it
and I
not work-
also I also don't eat
Sis, nag-detox
gulay.
diet ka yata.
In general, you don't eat vegetables.
Yeah, so I only pick the ones I like.
Oh, you only pick the ones that you like. Kaloy,
so
and she has
funny.
picked you. And she has
He's
picked you, so she likes you indeed. Okay.
But
now-
about the biggest naman misconception about you that you want to make palinaw to our viewers, that they really think this is exactly what Chloe is. And like you said,
Let's make
with
it
what
3.
they see,
3 things you want to squash.
because of
Yeah.
what they see on social media, it's not you, right? Like you said, people
Yeah.
think they know you, but they don't. So
Yeah.
let's squash that right now.
I think they've seen a little bit of it, like the baby talk. I guess, like parang they think I'm always like that. Like parang, oh, palaging baby talk kay Kalay, like that. But in reality, we really do talk seriously as well. I feel like, syempre sa videos, we're really fun lang. And syempre lumalabas, like, we're super happy. So parang, yung misconception nila is like, is that all that she does? Parang, is that all that she does? Like, baby talk lang yung alam niya. But really, it's more serious off-cam. Siyempre, di naman, we're
you
not
won't
naman a
show that.
reality show. So,
Yes.
we won't show na. And also, yeah, we choose what we want to put out. So that's our boundary as well. As much as we love our fans and as much as we love to show more, we really have to put the boundaries on our personal lives as well.
And the last one that you
Yeah.
want to squash from all the things that you hear, you read,
Yeah.
right? So from time to time, you see it. Oo.
Definitely on my page, pero like when it's outside of my page, not
Yeah.
so much na. Yeah.
So have you seen a comment there that you want to squash right now, that you
Yeah.
want to make linaw?
Maybe that I don't work now, like stuff. So yeah, and then I piggyback on Kaloy and stuff like that. Yeah.
So what's the reality there? Of
There-
course, you guys have been
yeah.
traveling and going around, and I
yeah.
see this. I saw this yesterday. When I was reading through, I was like, "What the hell?" So what's your comment with that?
Well, I'm a very hardworking woman. I started working when I was 16 kasi in Australia, it's common. It's very, like, the kids there are very, very independent. So I started working when I was 16 in high school. And then I started doing also content creation way, way, way back. I even met Kaloy, so I started, everything that I did was 16. So 16 started working, 16 also content creation. And then it all bloomed way before I met Kaloy. So I feel like people would say, oh, ngayon lang naman nakilala because like Kaloy won and stuff. But I always respond to them na, oh, you should do your research. Or minsan nga, like, I would reply to them with the link of my YouTube. Oh, here's the link of my YouTube. You go scroll down and then look at how many years it's been.
That's smart. That's added views. That's
But
added
really,
views.
yeah, but really, it's also your digital, you know, history.
Correct,
Like, you can't change it naman. If it's there talaga.
But Chloe, before
Yes.
we let you go, because later we're going to interview you and Kaloy together. We're going to focus on your relationship. But while we have you solo now, invite our viewers to listen to your EP when it's going to be out. And what message you want to impart to them by listening to your EP?
Well, it's already out po. You can stream it on all digital platforms like Spotify, Apple Music. And yeah, you can also keep updated on my social medias. It's at Chloe Angele everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And yeah, keep supporting us po, me and Kaloy, and also the music. Thank you so much.
Her voice is amazing, so you'll need to listen to that.
So after getting to know Chloe on your own, of course, as the woman that you are and shining, later on, capture conversation with both Chloe San Jose and Carlos Yulo after the break. The Daily Dish will be right back.
Welcome back to the Daily Dish. Our guests today, Carlos Yulo and Chloe San Jose. Woo! All right, I'm gonna talk about controversy.
Her face was so serious.
Chloe was like, "Nor, don't talk nor." Okay, but I just want to know, between the two of you, obviously, you've got such a strong bond. Do you ever feel na people always talk about you, parang you two against the world?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
But they don't just talk about it. We actually live it.
Yeah. As
But
in-
like parang, they always say, it's two of them against the world. But really, like personally, we've really felt that, especially like prior to the Olympics.
Anong impact nun sa relationship yung dalawa? Has it made you stronger? Has it put you guys in a position na parang tama na ba yung ginagawa natin? Or what do we do?
Mas naging malakas lang yung relationship namin together and with God also po. Mas naging connected kami sa Kanya kasi siya yung pinanghawakan namin nung mga times na they're really putting us down and walang naniniwala sa amin. And super like happy ako na dahil sa ginawa nila na pambababa sa amin, mas pinili ko yung sarili ko and mas pinili namin yung isa't isa po.
Ooh, okay, so there's that
makes Ferdi cry. He's like, oh my
I can shift my love like that.
I really love Kaloy and Chloe. Parang anak ko sila talaga.
You know, so there's you against the world, pero also it's a relationship. You guys have been together for how long?
5 years.
5 years, right? 5 years. When does it happen that Chloe and Kaloy fight? What do you guys fight about? It's a relationship.
I like that.
It's a relationship. Oo.
Well, ikaw, tama na.
Ay, nag-aaway na sila.
Yan na. Akin yung sinigang na yan. Ganon.
We don't really like fight. I feel
Arguments.
Yeah, I feel like it's just arguments and like more on what we believe in. Is this right?
Like what?
Our views and values.
When it comes to beliefs and values, like what?
Yeah, I feel like people's perspectives and stuff, it's all different. So, syempre siya, may perspective siya, and also mine is like different. So, I feel like we just argue. Like, for him, ganito siguro, ganyan, and then we would compromise after.
So when you guys fight, what's the secret to getting back, like, in that good vibes? Kasi, right, everybody has their own way of dealing with arguments. Some talk right away, some don't. So what do you guys do to handle the situation?
I love
hindi siya personal lahat. Like, lahat ng sinabi namin sa isa't isa in that moment. Kung ano lang yung issue, pero personally, wala naman kami problema sa isa't isa. Ina-address lang kung ano yung naging problema. And it's really not us the problem. It's just yung sitwasyon na yan. So, like, it's really like that po na like very mature na how we talk like as a human and not giving too much emotion. Ako, emotion po ako kasi kapag dating sa kanya. So, ako yung mabilis na sasaktan. And ako rin yung agad-agad nagsasorry kasi dati hindi ko siya na-feel kasi we're just discussing and it's not really a fight. We're just like talking it out na ina-address natin, eto. But it's not like you personally, so no hard feelings.
Yeah, so I am very, very vocal, and then I really tried to like, encourage him more to be more vocal because I feel like you really don't know what's happening if you don't communicate it through words. I feel like even if your body language is saying like, oh, I don't want to talk, but if you don't say that you don't want to talk, I mean the other person won't receive that you don't want to talk.
Gusto ko itong i-vocalize.
Yes, so...
When have you spoken about taking your relationship to the next level?
Yeah, definitely. But he
wants to break the news taking it to Italy? It's basically
What does the Italy binasag ko na yun eh.
different location naman.
Yeah, but in how many years do you think both of you are planning to settle down?
What are the plans?
It's on me. I need to...
Bakit? Pwede naman girl ngayon
gusto ko.
O sige, ikaw na. Pahiram mo yung sing-sing. Pahiram mo na yung sing-sing mo.
It's really hard.
Pause on air
Ang
na.
hirap niya i-surprise kasi magkasama kami sa bahay and
I-text mo lang ako. Surprise tayo.
No, alam niya lahat.
But you guys just recently got surprised kasi both of y'all.
Yeah.
Can we roll the video? We actually
Yeah,
have
we
the video
did.
when you came back from your championship. Both of you guys
yeah.
were surprised.
Yes.
So walk us through that moment and how did you guys not know Chloe? Alam mo daw lahat ng surprises. How did you not know about this one?
I did know about it. That's why when we got back home from our early flight from Jakarta, they were telling us, Ninang and Kuya, they were telling us, hindi pa ba kayo matutulog? Because usually our routine is when we get home, we'll sleep kasi like the jet lag and then we're like tired. Pero I don't know, that Jakarta when we came, when we came from the competition back here, we're so excited and we're making a lot of kwento kay Ninang and stuff. And then we didn't feel sleepy. So then parang throughout the day, they kept saying, kayo matutulog, di ba kayo matutulog? And I was like, hindi pa, like parang sinabi pa nga, wag muna tayong matulog, magano muna tayo, like we'll make not sleep yet. What's that? Puyat. We'll make puyat so that para buo our sleep for the whole So they kept pushing us to sleep. And then eventually Ninang had to say na, Chloe, matulog na kayo, matulogin niya na si Kaloy. Kasi, and then she told me na, kasi may surprise kami, sabi niya na out of choice na siya, wala na siyang options, but to tell me na matulog na kami. And I was like, oh sure, we'll sleep. And then, so I knew about the surprise, but I did not know that more people were there. So then that's what surprised me, na they were able to invite the people that were really close to us. Kasi we knew naman that a lot of people are busy. So parang we didn't think na they would be there. So doon ako na-surprise that they're there. Pero the surprise, I know of. So I know all the surprises
Pero
talaga.
ito advice mo, Kaloy, since alam niya palagi na may surprise, alam niya lahat. Ito yung video.
Yeah.
Ayan, nakapajama kayong dalawa.
They're gonna make tulog pa talaga.
Yeah.
Oh, you were semi-surprised.
Buntik na siya at nanginig sa puso. Ninang Ann, ha? Hindi worthy yan ng sinigang. Okay. Alam ko na, since alam niya lahat ng nangyayari sa bahay niyo at alam niya lahat yung mga movements, you never know. Pag nag-grocery kayo, you never know. So you need to keep yourself on your, not guarded, but prepared.
Yeah.
So always have the nails nice because you never know when Kaloy is gonna propose.
Yeah, when we talk about it, na Omaha, make sure that my nails are not overgrown like this, and then make sure that my hair and makeup is done, and I'm wearing something
So you
nice.
always have to look ready every day.
Yeah, so I told him naman like the things that I want there, like I want the family to be complete there, and then I want like it, like maganda yung setup.
Hold on,
and
are we
stuff.
saying that you're ready but you're just waiting for the right moment?
Yes.
Wait! Hindi ko na kaya! Ninong ako Oh my God! Ninong ako! Guys,
answered that.
that's a great question. Magwawala ngayon ang social media. Guys, sorry kayo na nagsabi.
But now that we're talking about it, what's your guys' dream wedding? Intimate, or you want like a big one in here in Manila or somewhere else?
Would you want people doing cartwheels and all of those?
Ano ba tayo lahat at the wedding?
Yeah, I really don't know yet, but we want it to be at a church, of course.
Church talaga.
Yeah.
Basta ninong ako, yun.
And
Yes.
Philippines.
Guys, everybody heard that? That's national television.
Flower
Ninong
girls.
ako sa kasal ni Chloe at saka ni Kaloy.
And we will be the flower girls.
Can we just take notice also, of course, they're both twinning and this is a usual look. Who styles who?
Me.
Chloe, can we do this? Can we do this game?
Yeah.
Like who? Me, you, and all? Okay, so you style for both of you palagi. Okay, who chooses where to eat?
Siya din po.
Picky siya.
Oo nga pala, oo nga
She
pala,
only
picky.
eats the sabaw, remember?
Yes. Who chooses what to watch?
Ikaw.
Ako.
Who chooses where to go when you guys travel?
Siya po lahat.
Actually, when you guys travel...
No, not really, because we have to go to where you're going.
Yeah, so that's what I
May
want.
chismis doon, di ba?
So that's what I want to talk about kasi there's a lot of talks, right? Controversies. Alam mo this, Chloe, that when you guys travel, what is it, sumasali ka lang with Kaloy, palagi ka lang sumasali, you're like a leech.
Yeah.
But actually, what people don't know is she actually really works. So please tell our viewers, what do you do? So while Kaloy's in training camp, what do you do?
Yeah, well, I make my videos for TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Like for Facebook, last time while we were traveling, we actually did a sponsored post for Dove. So we did that while we were in Jakarta and Japan. So during our travels, it actually works well for me as well, so that people don't really just see one place. Nandun lang si Chloe. Parang they can see that we're exploring, they can see that through our content. So yeah, that actually works better for both of us.
Actually, I see them in the airport quite often.
Yeah, you know how
Promise. Oo. Hoy, anong ginagawa niyo dalawa dito? Punta kami Japan ko. Ganon.
My fiance, I told him to send me a picture. My picture siya with you, Kaloy. You went to the cockpit. Nagpa-picture siya. You were the pilot.
Yeah.
I'll show you later off air. I'm asking for the photo now.
So that's her fiance.
But wait, I'm still not over the statement of Kaloy.
Kaloy.
I'm in seventh
You know
high.
why? Because the way that you said it, Kaloy, earlier on was that Chloe cannot be surprised. Mahirap i-surprise si Chloe. So then it kind of picked up the parang, wait, he's ready.
Na-surprise siya.
Na-surprise ka rin.
Nga ka lang na-surprise yung sinabi niya ngayon.
You know, when did you know? When did you know, like, this is it, you know, we've been through so much and I'm ready to walk down the aisle?
So serious.
Nung
May sinasabi Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Ano nangyari sa Hong Kong?
ay, nag-try po kasi ako that time din sa Hong Kong. Pero hindi talaga sumangayon din yung panahon at that time. So,
What do you mean by that?
Bagyo ba doon?
no.
Chloe in Hong Kong.
Galing po ako sa isang competition and then hindi po kami magkasama.
Hold on! Wait.
that
I'm gonna stop you there. So you have a ring already because you
wala.
Hindi, he tried.
I tried.
He tried.
To
Wala
drive
pa siya.
what?
Oo, pero it did happen. And then,
Okay.
sandali lang.
Dami chismosa. Wait lang.
Chismosa
Yeah,
what?
tinry ko, hindi ako nakabili like, ng ring. And sa Japan yun at that time. And then, nung nagpunta sa Hong Kong, tinry din namin. And it's really short yung time. And yan, na-realize ko na dapat hindi siya minamadali. Pinagpaplanuhan talaga. Pero that time, I'm really ready na.
And then on top of that, Mami, I saw the email that he's reserving the ring. So then I was like, oh my God.
Alam mo kasi
so
Chloe, chismosa ka rin. Hindi ka malaki.
I know.
Pwede ka sumama sa
That's why I was like, and then I have, of course, I'm very vocal and I'm very truthful kasi with everything. So I told him, well, I saw the email, ganyan. But then on top of that, he wasn't able to secure it as well. So I feel like it's just not meant to be yet.
Yeah.
the right time and the right place to the right people.
Magpaplano kami ni Kaloy. Hindi mo malalaman yan. Promise.
Habang nagsisipilyo ka, bigla na lang. Yun.
Most unconventional moment.
Okay. Is there still, you know, because you have achieved so much. You are also on your path of really creating this name for yourself. What is it that you guys still want for each other?
Kalay
You
first.
for her and her for you.
Gusto kasi nasuportahan niya po talaga ako nung times na like everyone like tumalikod sa akin lahat and siya lang yun nandun. And gusto ko ibalik yung suporta na binigay niya sa akin. And as a partner, after mag-wedding, gusto ko nang magkaanak kami. Yung mga ganyan.
Oh my God! After kids are you first one?
Kung ano po ibigay ni Lord, it's really hard. Pero prepare po, tatlo po.
Tatlo agad! Oh my God, Chloe!
Well, yes, of course. I'll keep supporting him, whatever he wants to do. If he wants to do LA, sure, we'll be in LA, tayong lahat. And everything else, business, kahit anong gusto mong gawin, you want to be a stylist also. Anything, you know naman that, really. And of course, family as well, family planning, but it has to be planned well talaga. It cannot just because, we can do it now, we'll do it. So really, kids would be very, very big responsibilities until forever. They'll be babies forever. So we have to make sure that we're really ready, not just financially, but also mentally and emotionally supporting the kids for the future. And eventually also want to live in Australia. So hopefully, yes.
Yeah, but before you want to live in Australia, you know, you two are hardworking, you pay your taxes as well.
Yes.
You give pride to the Philippines. You do too. How do you feel like that people in our government, I know this is super out of context with what we're talking about, but I just really want to know, and I'm sure the public want to know, how do you feel about people taking away from us? Kaloy?
Ako super disappointed po and nalulungkot. Especially para sa Pilipinas and sa mga Pilipino na lumalaban ng patas and pinaglalaban yung Pilipinas. Kagaya po ngayon na meron tayong bagyo na dumating po. And madami nasira, madami na apektuhan na bahay, mga infrastruktura na ginagamit ng tao. And pinaka nalulungkot ako, may nadadamay na buhay po and mga nasasayang po. Kung ready tayo for this moment po, walang mga bagay na ganun po na mangyayari. Because we're ready and it's planned and dun lahat napunta. Kasi I saw this post also na yung sa Japan, kaya hindi nagbabaha sa kanila kasi well-built and ready sila sa mga ganitong situation po. So kung maayos lang po sana and napunta sa tama, wala pong sanang ganitong nangyari. And before pumutok din yung issue, may bagyo din at that time, parang 2 months ago yata yan.
Yeah, a few months.
Inulan din yung gym namin po. So, bumaha po siya. And parang winning Olympic medals, parang ayun lang po ba?
Yun ang binibigay
parang
yun ang sukle.
hindi po ba tayo mag-upgrade kasi they kept saying na we want to support and mas dumami yung mga atleta na kaya maglaro sa Olympics. Pero sa facilities po, doon po, nakakalungkot na after natin manalo, ganun lang po yung kinadatnan ko po ng...
We feel you. I wish we had more time with Kaloy and Chloe, but thank you so much for those beautiful words.
Maraming salamat.
We're gonna don't leave because we're gonna still do something later. But thank you for joining us, Carlos Yulo and Chloe San Jose.
We've got more news for you after the break. The Daily Dish will be right back.
Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. The end could be near for the U.S. government shutdown as it enters day 40. President Donald Trump says it may be nearing a resolution, but he insists he would not approve, quote, any substantial money for what he described as prisoners or illegals. The shutdown, the longest in U.S. history, has sidelined federal workers and disrupted food assistance and air travel, among others. The U.S. Senate is apparently advancing a bill in order to help end the shutdown. Environment and travel officials warn of staffing strains for air traffic control that could hinder trips for Thanksgiving later this month.
Well, it looks like we're getting very close to the shutdown. We'll never agree to give any substantial money or any money to really prisoners, illegals that come into our country. And I think the Democrats understand that. And it looks like we're getting close to the shutdown ending. You'll know very soon. Thank you very much.
In the UK, the Director General of the BBC, Tim Davie, and the Chief Executive of News, Deborah Turnus, have resigned. This comes amid criticism over bias at the corporation, including the way it edited a speech by U.S. President Donald Trump. In the most recent controversy, the Daily Telegraph had reported on an internal document produced by a former BBC advisor who had listed a raft of errors, including in the way Trump's speech on January 6, 2021 was edited. The document suggested the flagship Panorama program had edited two parts of Trump's speech, so he appeared to encourage the Capitol Hill riots of January 2021.
In tennis, world number one Carlos Alcaraz is looking to add another title to his collection at the ATP Finals. The Spanish sensation defeated Australia's Alex de Minaur to begin his campaign at the season-ending tournament. Alcaraz is also on track to end the year as the best in the world, while Italy's Yannick Sinner seeks to challenge the Spaniard for the top honor.
Rising global group Cat's Eye has earned two major nominations at the 2026 Grammy Awards, Best New Artist and Best Pop Song for their hit, Gabriela. The six-member group composed of Sophia, Lara, Daniela, Yunche, Manon, and Megan thanked their fans, icons. And the Recording Academy called the moment unreal. Since debuting in 2024 with hits, Debut, and Touch, Cat's Eye has quickly become a worldwide pop sensation. Proud mom Carla Guevara La Forteza celebrated the milestone on social media, sharing her excitement over daughter Sophia's achievement.
A new chapter rolls out for Lexus Philippines, and while some sectors feel the aftershocks of corruption scandals and related controversies, the country's auto industry keeps cruising with confidence. Our mobility correspondent G. Baraga has the story.
The Philippine car market remains upbeat, even as corruption scandals continue to cast shadows over several parts of the economy. From properties, jewelry, and restaurants to the stock market, peso-dollar exchange rate, and now even the country's gross domestic product. But the country's auto sector continues to power through. For Bilyonaryo and Lexus Philippines chairman Alfred T., both Lexus and its sibling brand Toyota, along with the rest of the car industry, remain strong.
The auto industry is more than just luxury and lifestyle. There's a lot of purchase because of business purposes. So that continues to be strong.
But T also admits that the peso exchange rate is always a challenge due to the importation of vehicles. But optimism stays high. Lexus Philippines President Masando Hashimoto says the brand's focus on quality and service never wavers.
Regardless the situation of economy or politics, Lexus is committed to provide any quality or we are not complacent in any pursuing any quality in any areas.
And after 16 years, a new chapter unfolds for Lexus in the Philippines with the opening of its brand new home in Bonifacio Global City, Taguig. According to T, the new showroom embodies Lexus's philosophy of treating each customer like a guest, a reflection of the brand's omotenashi spirit.
This is much bigger, more spacious, no? So the other side was nice, but getting to be congested already. So we're just happy to have this opportunity. And this location is accessible from BGC, 8th Avenue, but also from Kalayaan.
T also expressed gratitude to their loyal customers, noting that there are now over 12,000 Lexus units on Philippine roads, with the promise of even more amazing experiences every day.
Car sales were sluggish in the past months, but there were signs of recovery in October. And for the last 2 months of 2025, Bilyonaryo Alfred T is confident that the auto industry remains on track to reach its sales target of over 500,000 units. For BNC Mobility, G. Baroga.
Tomorrow on the Daily Dish, we'll speak with the woman behind the brand Pinasadya, Skeeter Turgut, and Jay Castura on his latest predictions and forecasts. Catch that conversation live at noon only here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Yes.
And let's
Okay.
do the countdown.
How many more days of Christmas? You guys have to click. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 45 days!
That's it for us today, Monday, November 10. Join us again tomorrow for more Real Talk.
A lot of spilled tea.
With zero filter, I'm Monique Tuzon. Anytime is a good time because it's always more fun with us.
I'm Ferdi Salvador, always on top of the news and stories that matter most.
I'm Chal. Lontoc. Stay tuned to the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Thanks for making us your lunchtime companion. I'm Mai Rodriguez. That's a Daily Dish, sir.
You know what I mean?